Hi guys, in this video we will start learning about CSS and styling the HTML page. But before we dive in, I just want to show you what we accomplished so far. So in the previous video we finished the Learn HTML module, and we had 5 sections in the Learn HTML module. So we had Introduction to Web Development, Elements and Structure, Tables, Forms, and Semantic HTML. And now we will dive in styling a website module, and we will have 2 sections in total. So we will have selectors and visual rules, and then intro to local website development. So let's start our first exercise on styling a website. We are connecting to the Codecademy. Okay, we are connected. Intro to CSS. The basic structure of every web page, HTML, is very plain on its own. The beautiful websites that you see across the internet are styled with a variety of tools, including CSS. CSS, or cascading style sheets, is a language that web developers use to style the HTML content on a web page. If you are interested in modifying colors, font types, font sizes, shadows, images, element positioning, and more, CSS is the tool for the job. In this lesson, you will learn how to select which HTML elements you wish to style and set up your CSS file structure. Let's see the instructions for the exercise. Take a look at the code and the browser to the right. The code is plain HTML without any styling. So right here, let's take a quick look at the power of CSS. Copy and paste the following line of code on line 5. What happened when you press run? Okay, let's copy the code and I will explain you what this code is all about. I opened my terminal accidentally. This is the link HTML element, and we are using the link element for including the CSS on our page. In this example, we are including the style.css file, and it is right here. This is the style.css file with a bunch of CSS selectors inside. We will learn about these. Okay, take some time to explore and experiment with the code in the style.css file. But don't forget to press run and save your code. And now the page looks totally different. It looks much better now because we included the CSS, we included the style.css file, which is responsible for styling our page. And you can see how beautiful this page is right now. And let's see what we have in our CSS file. So first you have the selector. You can select any element in the HTML. And then you have the properties. So in this case right here, we selected the body element. So the whole body element is selected, and then we gave the body element font family to be Roboto font family, and then sans serif. This is the backup. So if you don't have the Roboto, then it will just load any sans serif available. But you can see right here in this link HTML element, we imported the Roboto font family from the Google fonts. Here we have margin and padding set to 0 to do HTML and body elements. Therefore, any element placed inside the HTML or body, which means all the HTML elements, because they are all placed inside the body element, they will also inherit the margin and padding of 0 if you don't override those properties, of course. Let's see some more styles. We have the background for the header element. Then we have the background size, height, text align. So just bunch of CSS properties. So once again, in CSS, we have the selector. Then we have the curly braces right here. And inside you place the CSS property and the value for that property, separated by the column character. So like this, you see font weight is the property and 100 is the value for that property, for that CSS property. I think this was enough on CSS introduction. Let's continue to the next exercise.